Hi, Mogens Petersen here. This video is recorded in late May of 2016. It will be an update on Gamervision. And some of you who have already invested in Gamervision, you're probably wondering, where's my $1 million? So am I, by the way. I think we'll get there though. We certainly have had some delays. So let me explain what we have done, because it is confusing. All right, let's start out with Gamervision, the parent company. That was a gaming channel for the gaming demographic, started in like 2002. They were very, very successful. And by 2007, they had, I think they had 50 employees and produced 150 hours a month. That's 5 hours a day of entertainment to that demographic. Doing very well. Then in 2008, as we all remember, the whole world collapsed. Even General Motors went bankrupt. Stock market lost 60%. Real estate lost 80%. We lost 800,000 jobs per month. It's horrible, horrible. So Gamervision did not go bankrupt because they were debt free, but they certainly lost all their clients. They then worked with GameStop to get another deal going, $150 million deal. They worked 3 years on that. And about a month before the deal was to be signed, GameStop changed management and went in a completely different direction. Quite frustrating. They then took their gaming site and rented it out to a gaming group. They had to clean up the site first. That took over a year. And then it's like a $4 million site. So they rented out to a gaming group that already have 150 followers, 150 million followers, I'm sorry. So unfortunately, that gaming group did not do what they were supposed to. That's a lot of details on that. I'm not going to get into that. The bottom line is they didn't do their job, so we didn't share in any of that revenue. Where we are right now was recently we were contacted by two people, two brothers that were involved in creating the game Minecraft, which is the #1 game ever created. These two guys grew up with Gamervision, contacted us and said, we are fully funded for this new website dealing with gamers, and we want Gamervision to be part of that, using some of our vintage stuff. So that's where we are right now. I believe that deal would close in September, October, certainly this year. All right, enough of the Gamervision site. Let's look at the sister company, which is Barterzone. Barterzone stands for, and it's also called BC Pro, Barterzone Professional. That is an advertising concept that we have created. And we were approached by two people from the consultants from American Express. They sold their company to American Express for $556 million. They stayed as consultant and they looked at Gamervision and said, we love everything you do. Well, that's not true. We love 90% of what you do. The other 10% we have some suggestions for. One of the things they suggested was that we were the only company that could actually get rid of data mining. People hate data mining. You know, you fill out a form, they ask you a few questions, and within 10 seconds the phone is ringing. Do you want solar? Do you want to refinance? Do you want this, this, and this? People go crazy. So even Tim Cook from Apple last year made a public statement saying that the future belong to companies who can avoid data mining, and that's what Apple is attempting to do. We did it about a year before that. So anyway, we have made several presentations to American Express, who certainly have a degree of interest in incorporating our program, either as a royalty deal or purchase, into their overall program. We have met with them 6 times, even made presentation to the board of directors, and we should get an answer by July 1st. Even without American Express, we have interest from big companies like American AIG, who's an American international group, right? We were even contacted by Hilton International the other day to design an advertisement page for them. So we have a lot of good things going here. If you go on Facebook, because we deal with Facebook now, you will see our ad. You can follow it every day. We have 3 platforms on Facebook. One is Insurance United, which deals with insurance people and CPAs and accountants and professionals. One is dental and healthcare affiliates, the millions of people in that category. And the last one, probably the most successful one, would be the Restaurant Owners United. Something like 9 million people in restaurant business in this country. Those are the three platforms we have right now. You can go on Facebook, type in BC Pro Association, you will see them all. So it's all public information. And what's unique is a client, let's say a restaurant, can look at one of our ads without any data mining within 3 seconds, pick up the phone or send an email and start saving. Some of the programs we have offer enormous federal credits to businesses. Just pick on restaurants for a second. It's over $200,000. And some of that goes on for years and years and years. It could easily be well over $1 million that the business can get through the BC Pro site. So pick up the phone and start saving $200,000. That is quite amazing. So that's where we are on Gamervision and the sister company BC Pro. I will be the first to admit we have had some setbacks, clearly some setbacks. Unfortunately, it's things that we didn't really control. One of them was we have 7 people that are part of the management. 5 out of the 7 people have been ill, ill, sick, or even passed away. 5 out of 7. That's been very, very, very frustrating and certainly delayed us for a long time. But we are on the right track. We are about $2,000 away from being profitable. I believe that this year we will see something maybe even earlier than the end of this year. If you're already invested, be patient a little longer. We are clearly on the right track. Start following us on Facebook. You can see what we're doing every day. If you haven't invested yet, there might be a little opportunity left over. I think we only need a little bit of like $30,000. It's peanuts, and then we close everything up. So if you want to sneak in here at the very end, call us at 800-351-3701, 800-351-3701, or send me an email. The email should be right below here, insurancemp@hotmail.com. That's the update on Gamervision. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.